Hello, hello and welcome. How are you feeling today? Okay, so do you want to fall asleep or you just want to relax? Yeah. So how was your week? Did you feel any difference after our last session? Yeah. So I'm assuming we should try to ask a few questions and then I will help you to relax and take all your anxiety away. Okay. Yeah. So how did you spend your week? What you been doing? Yeah, okay. What you been thinking about? Like, did you have a main thought of a week? Maybe something bothered you. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you have been thinking about the future and the past. Yeah, well, we never know. Yeah. Well, the thing is, see, we cannot control everything. There's just some amount of things that actually under our control, that we can manage, we can affect it, we can do anything about it or something, but not everything. Yeah, that's just like being a human being, you know. Yeah. Okay. So now let's try to do some exercises, some things that actually will help you to reduce your anxiety. Of course, it doesn't heal the deep reasons of it, but it helps you in the moment when you actually feel it. Okay? So, you ready? Okay. Now, take a deep breath. Remember to take a breath out first. Like, right. And now, you can close your eyes and just listen to my voice. Okay. So, your thoughts is like a train. Okay. Train very long with a like smaller section. Right. And you standing on a bridge. And under your bridge there is a train coming all the time. One, another one. And you're just looking at them. And in this exercise, the train is your thoughts. You have hundreds, thousands of thoughts in a day, right? Can you imagine how many thoughts you have during the week, during the months, during the year? Oh my god. So, the bridge where you're standing is actually a present moment, where you and me now, just right now, just in this specific moment. And what are you doing when you're trying to hear and listen every thought that coming into your head? You're listening to it and it makes you feel some different emotions, fear, anxiety, sadness, everything, right? And you're trying to jump in each train that come in. So you're trying to take every thought you have as it's true, as it's like really have to be, like you really have to pay attention to every thought you have. And you're trying to stop it, you're trying to you cannot stop it. Not just normal, just natural you have those thoughts. But what you can do is stand on that bridge and just look, observe. One train pass, oh my god, thinking about something. You're not trying to jump inside this train, you just let it go. You just go. Then there will be another one. And you will let it go. Of course, sometimes you have to consider, think about it. But if you think about something, right, your thoughts, it's not necessarily the truth, the reality. Your thoughts created by your experience during the day or during the week. What did you see? What did you hear? What did you read? What information you put in your head? That and your imagination creates your thoughts, your worries, right? So, what can you do? Well, you can observe and you can put inside you more positive information, or just neutral, just something nice. Of course, we're living in a difficult world, right? But at the same time, we live in our own reality. You and me, everybody else, they live in their own personal reality, right? And things there's 1,000 million things in this world, and you target with your attention specific things. And when you notice them, they occur even more and more and more. And social media does that. It's called marketing or targeting. And whatever you search, right, then you will look. Then Google and Facebook and everything, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, they will offer you more of the same. This is the same with your thoughts, When you pay attention to something, you only can see this, and not everything else just blends. But it's still there. It's a lot of interesting, good, pleasant things in this world. So make sure you put not only that sadness in your life or worrying, make sure you do balance. And then your imagination might create different pictures in your head, different thoughts, more pleasant one, So, and make sure that every train, right, train is your thoughts, coming under the bridge, you let them go. You're not jumping every train. You know they're there, you know they can appear, but you're not trying to jump and worrying about them. Observe. Because at the end of the day, there is just the present moment that exists. Nothing else exists, just here and now. That's it. And the interesting thing is, all our worries and anxiety actually lives in the future, right? When you imagine things, when you think about it, it always lives in the future. That basic human fear, can live in the present moment when you actually meet some situation that is potentially dangerous for you, and they just mechanisms of fear, and they are normal. But an anxiety lives in the future. So when you think about it, in this moment, when you will return yourself back to this moment, every time when you feel anxious, you will see that you feel a bit better. Because at the moment you're obviously sitting somewhere or laying down. You obviously have internet if you're looking at me. And just put yourself in the present moment, that you're safe, that you are breathing, you're fine, you're here. Yes, we all have our own situations and life is not easy, but at the same time, we shouldn't forget about all the beautiful moments, all the pleasant emotions. We just have to let them in our life. Just let them in. Okay. So I will give you a little homework for the next week. Right? Every time when you start to think about something that scares you, sometimes not necessarily you're thinking about it, but you still feel anxious, right? It's because it's like unconscious thing. It's there. It bothers you. You don't have to think about it, but it's there. It bothers you. So first, try to imagine the train with your thoughts, right? And try to observe. Jump in every thought you have. Okay. Observe. The second thing is try to be a bit conscious about information you consume. I don't think that positive thinking and stuff like that is the best way to live. No, you just lying to yourself. There's about balance. Make sure you put enough of pleasant, happy, kind things to create the balance, so that your imagination